Whoa. All right. Just doing Instagram stuff. I'm live on YouTube for the first time. Can y'all hear me? Is it fuzzy? There should be a chat. This is my first time ever going live. I have never done this. I'm super bored. Thought I'd figure it out today. There should be a chat. Looks like there is a chat. Thanks, Josh. Love you, buddy. Weird. YouTube Live is weird. Like people, this is me live, like right now on this planet, on this earth. This is what I'm doing. For those of you who don't know, I'm a full-time teacher, part-time reseller. And now that school's been canceled and no sports, I have a lot of time to put in my YouTube and Instagram. So kick back and enjoy. I have a couple questions from Instagram I'm going to answer just to make this a little fun, I guess, and to try out the YouTube Live. So welcome to my eBay office. It's like I'm talking to nobody, but I'm talking to people. You know, you ever get that feeling? All right, let's just dive into the questions. I'm going to make this short and sweet for everybody. First question is wow. Josh, are you still in here? Because your questions are maybe not so appropriate. How have you grown your Instagram following? Off my back vintage. How have I grown my Instagram following? Well, consistency over a lot of years. I have 6,740 Instagram followers right now, and that's over a course of 4 years. You really just got to sit down and put in the time. It will not happen overnight like everybody wants it to. Yeah, so 4 years, 6,000 followers. That's how I've gotten to this point. And I try to post like 3-4 times a week, sometimes every day, sometimes multiple times a day. It just kind of depends how I'm feeling and what I got. That was from Off My Back Vintage. The Fat Cat finds, how do you build up customers as IG followers to successfully sell on the platform? Again, that just comes with multiple years. Over the years, you will get followers, and then those followers can turn into customers. They might be interested in something you have, and then they'll buy it from you. There's no real like roadmap to follow, no stepping stones to follow. Just do what you know how to do, or do what you know, and it'll come. Be consistent. Eric Pulse, why don't I ever get a shout out? There's your shout out, Eric. Love you too. What would be your top vintage t-shirt grail right now? This one. Right now, this is my favorite grail. Every other week, I have a new favorite vintage t-shirt, and for like the last 2-3 weeks, it's been this one. This is a crazy one, and this was a personal grail. I got it for a steal of a deal, like $60, I think, and I had to buy it for that price at that moment in time. So yeah, this is my current vintage grail. This one is pretty dang amazing as well. So this is definitely a grailer as well. I've never seen this before. Like I've never seen another one. So. Yeah, don't mind the squeaky chair. Gonna have to put up with it. Do a couple of your favorite grails you've always wanted to. Do a couple of my favorite grails that I've always wanted to. What do you mean? Like, what grail piece am I looking for? That's the next question, actually. What am I looking for? I just wear what I like. I'm not after any like hyped up vintage pieces. If I see something I like the Budweiser or like the World Cup t-shirt, then I buy it. But if I had to pick a grail piece that I'm looking for, I do want the green Elton John t-shirt. I'm after that one right now. And also like a bootleg all over Nike t-shirt, like one of the old prints. That'd be pretty cool too. What's my favorite shirt? My favorite? I got that one too. Honestly, this one is probably my favorite shirt. This is the one I wear the most, surprisingly. It's just a Star Wars t-shirt, but it fits me perfectly, and I love the fade on it. I'd have to say, yeah, that this is actually my favorite of all my t-shirts. Oh, there's some comments, huh? Hi, Bob. Hi, merch guy. Any old bands? Yeah, Elton John. I want that green Elton John t-shirt. You should venture into sports cards. Yeah, see people going up. What, do you do that? You do sports cards, Josh? Sorry about the squeaky chair, everybody. Get used to it. Are you doing sports cards? I bet you are, aren't you? Yeah, there are people like reselling cards out of sports decks right now. It's like a new thing to do. You can get in on that stuff. Goodwill is closed. Is it wrong to go through the donations sitting there? Yeah, probably. Yo, what's up, Fire? You go through the donations? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I would not recommend doing that. That's just, I don't know. I know they're donated, but still, it's just like, yikes. I don't mind paying for stuff at Goodwill. The whole side is covered with bags. I'm torn. Oh, your Goodwill? Yeah, that's tempting, isn't it? I bet it is. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do if I saw all those bags sitting there. You still got some handfuls of your best sports cards from way back. I think didn't I give you a sports pack one time? I feel like I did. Like a Dan Marino card or something like that. Any death piles they want to liquidate? I need some inventory. I need some inventory too. I have nothing to list right now. Actually, I have one thing to list, and it's a bag full of Legos, and I just don't want to list a bag full of Legos. But yeah, I'm going crazy in this quarantine. Just to keep things moving here. Man, I love that there's 10 people in here and they're commenting. That makes me feel good. Okay. Are you for or against adding measurements to your listings from Guadalupe? It depends on the shirt. I'd say about 75% of the time I do not put in measurements, but if it looks like it's cropped or if it looks short or it looks weird, I'll put the measurements in. And sometimes if it's like a vintage grail, a higher priced items, I will put in the measurements as well. What's up? Great, now I got the hiccups. Streetmare, yeah, hit up Streetmare. He's got some good stuff. What is your best find, in my opinion? My best find? Easy. Boom. This Tommy jacket is my best find ever. I paid $18 for this. I never wear it. I haven't worn it since college. But that's definitely my best find. I love Tommy Hilfiger, and that's like a grail of a jacket for $18. I remember exactly when I bought that. I was coming from student teaching and I took my wrong exit and I ended up in some little town. And so I went thrifting there because that's what thrifters do. It's just in my blood. And there was only two stores there, a Goodwill and then what are those? Consignment shop. And that was at the consignment shop for $18. Another good sale that I found, my other best finds, be a Guess t-shirt, my one and only Guess t-shirt I've ever found out in the wild. I bought it for $1 and I sold it the next day for $140. I'll answer that question right there in a second, but this one, I guess I should probably mention too. This vintage Air Jordan satin jacket. This has got to be like a grailer too. I found this for $4 at a Goodwill, and I've just been sitting on it. It's just too good of a like historical piece for me to just let go. So I have it marked up at like $300 right now. If you want to buy it. Yeah, thrifting's a lot of fun. You can definitely find some treasures out there. That's what keeps me going back. Okay, you doing another mystery box battle? Yeah, reseller game number 2 is on its way. All the contestants have already mailed their stuff to me. It should be here by like Monday, Tuesday. So I'll film it on Tuesday probably. Had a lot of fun with that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. My biggest flip ever, or clothing wise? No, my biggest flip is nutty. I want him to put on a $10 March Madness. I missed the tourney. Ooh, I could do something like that, like a huge thrifter battle type of deal. That could be a lot of fun. Either. So my biggest flip ever, I went to an auction to a small town north of this town that I live in now. And I bid up a box of blankets. Somebody had hidden a vintage Transformer toy in the blankets, and I was with my mom. My mom found the toy in there. She's like, "Why is this in with the blankets?" So somebody was like stashing it in the blanket box, and then they brought that box up for auction. And me and this other guy, the guy who hid it in there, we bid up the Transformer toy up to $150 for a box of blankets. And I sold it the next day on eBay for $950. It was a still sealed in the package, vintage, like 1985 Transformer toy. Yeah, that's my biggest flip ever. $950 somebody paid for an old toy. Yeah, don't blow up the chat. Don't blow up anything ever. 16 teams, $10 gem first round, 20 gem second round, $25 mystery box, Elite 8, $30 gem final for $50 mystery box. Final, you'd have product for the whole COVID epidemic. That's true. That's a good idea. I like that a lot. But yeah, we are doing a little bracket with the reseller games right now. Yeah. They're a lot of fun to do. Definitely a good way to connect with people that have other, cool t-shirts and stuff. All right, moving on. That was from 301 Hype, that last message. That's a good one. From Michigan Thrift. Michigan Thrift. My new favorite hat. Wow. Your least favorite vintage hype brand? Easy. It's Ralph Lauren or Polo. It's just not my thing. You won't see me in any vintage Ralph Lauren. The next question is also from Michigan Thrift. Poo-poo or PP? I don't have the answer to that question. My favorite Instagram thrifters from Michigan Thrift. This question's from him too. Well, I'd say Michigan's got to be one of them. I support what he's got going on. Honestly, my favorite Instagram thrifters are just people who are personable. A lot of people that get up at like the 10, 12, 15, 20K followers, they're no longer personable. You can't even talk to them because they got their head in the clouds. They think they're, almighty, stuff like that. So if you are personable, if you're a good person, you do the right thing, I'll probably, network connect with you. Will you do a 1K subscriber YouTube student reveal? No, my students don't know about Bob Dabber. I don't really want them to. It would just mess with the professionalism that I have in my classroom, I think there's only been ever 2 students to know that I'm into vintage. Just 2 students that I can think of that know. The next question is, do you have rack respect? Like, do I like going to the racks? I don't know. That question doesn't make much sense. But yeah, the racks, I still like racks. That's usually what I go to. I don't go to the bins that much. Are you into only the 96 Atlanta stuff, or do you like all vintage Atlanta? No, just like the 96 Olympic Atlanta. I just like the Olympic aspect here in the United States. That's why I collect that Olympic stuff. But no, Atlanta, I don't care about Atlanta. I just like the Olympic stuff. You think you got a tee I might like? Oh yeah, Tommy's my favorite brand. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Tommy's my favorite. No, like people jumping on you on racks. People jumping you on racks. I've never been jumped on a rack. What? Rack respect. That's from Iowa Pick and Roll. He's right here in the chat, it looks like. No, like people jumping you on racks. Oh, like person hopping you, like going right in front of you? Is that what you mean? And I guess I don't. What do you mean? Whatever. Next question: Bud Light or Bud Light Lime? Yeah, Bud Light's good. Margarita or daiquiri? Daiquiri. Josh, these are all your questions. Easy. Adidas or Nike? Ooh, that's a good one. Adidas or Nike? Neither and both for me. Don't really matter to me. Star Wars or Marvel series? Ooh, that's a tough question too. The Marvel, man, oh God. What are those movies called? I'm having a brain fart. Infinity War. What's the last one called? Somebody, please help. Avengers. Yeah, the last Avengers movie. Thank you. The last one had me messed up. That was a good one. That was a good movie. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. And then that's it for questions. What else can I do with this live stream though before I just cut it out here? Because that's really the point of this video. I just wanted to try out doing something live on YouTube for the first time ever. Yeah, Endgame. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Miss you guys. Coming over next weekend. Okay, well, that's nothing to do with Bob Dabber. Hey, perfect. I just sold something on eBay. The sales are coming in still. All right, what else can I do with YouTube Live? Anything like fun? Because that's the whole point of this video. I'm just checking stuff out. Show my collection. I might do a video. I might do a video of my collection, but not right now. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. You guys can see my personal rack right there. I do have a lot of stuff. Talk about what you think this break could do for your business. That's what I'm focusing on for Drop Cloth Co. This breakaway, well, I was supposed to start soccer. I'm a soccer coach, and that was supposed to start this week, and it got shut down as well as school. So I have all the time in the world to spend on my eBay business. However, I have nothing to list, and thrift stores are closed down. So it kind of sucks. But I'm going to focus on YouTube with all my free time right now and try to get my YouTube up. My goal for YouTube is 2,000 by the end of December. So I got like what, 9 months, 8 months to get to 2,000. It's a big goal, but we'll make it happen. What else? What are these buttons here for? I have no clue. Oh, it's the volume. If I talk louder, they go up. I think I'm just gonna end the stream there because I got what I wanted out of this. Show my dog. Atlanta USA tee on a bootleg Tommy logo. I'm gonna go check it out right now. Okay, yeah, I'll do that real quick. Oh, here's what he's talking about. Can y'all see that? Yeah, so it's like Atlanta USA. It's not the Olympic stuff though, and I just, like I said, I'm just into the Olympic stuff. I don't even know why. It all started with one hat. I got this one hat and I was like, wow, that's just a piece of art. And now I've just been going at it with the Atlanta stuff. But yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I could go on all day long. And I love talking about vintage clothing. It's like my favorite thing to talk about, my favorite thing to do. I could talk about it all day long. Maybe I'll go live more often now that I, have been live once. But yeah, what else you guys got for me? It's horrible when people walk up like right next to you and start looking. Like if I see someone, I go to the other side until they are done. Yeah, I do that too. I was guessing you might have been born in 96. No. Nope. Born in 94. All right. If you guys give me like 2 more questions and then I'm ending this. What's it take for a piece to be a personal cop? It has to just appeal to my own preference. I just buy what I like. I'm really into history and like art. I was in art school for 1 year. That was awful, but those are like the 2 things I like. And if I see a vintage t-shirt, a piece of history with a cool graphic or like a cool piece of art on it, then I usually buy it right away. J-Mart chicken and roast beef. Roast beef. I had roast beef last night. Let me show my dog. What is a history tee grail for you? History tee grail? I want like the big MLK all over print. That'd be pretty cool. Or like the Million Man March t-shirts. That'd be pretty cool to have too. Yeah. You know what the Million Man March t-shirt is? Like historical, like human rights, civil rights, equal rights movement, people marching on Washington. Let me go get Louis and he will sign us off of this live stream. Come here. People want to see you. Come here. Here is my big boy. He's usually not allowed in the eBay room because he sheds a lot. Yeah, thank you, buddy. This is Louis, my business partner. And we were so bored today, we went on 3 separate walks. So he's really tired right now. What age will I stop thrifting, if ever? It all depends. If I make this like full-time job, then I'd be thrifting, forever. Yep. I have some history t-shirts and stuff. Louis. Okay. I thank you guys for all supporting me, the 11 of you in here. That's awesome. I appreciate it a ton. And now that I know how to do live videos, I might do them more often. But I'm going to call that good. See you guys later.